Guys, Daughtry versus Nickelback. Yeah, Daughtry versus Nickelback. Which is a better band? Which band makes better music today? We will be looking into that. And this is the best part. I'm not even the one deciding. It's your fellow rock fans deciding. That's right. So shout out to one Ash. Yeah, Ash, the rock addict. Yeah, he knows himself. I added him to one of my rock WhatsApp groups recently. And if you don't know that I have rock WhatsApp groups, please tweet me at Eddie Grimm and I will add you. Yeah, DM me and I'll add you. So Ash, the rock addict, he tags me in this poll on Instagram saying Nickelback versus Daughtry. Yeah, Nickelback versus Daughtry. And me, if you know me in person, mimi ni Nickelback damu. Mimi ni Nickelback damu. Okay, if you've listened to my podcasts where I talk about bands that influenced me into rock music, mimi ni Nickelback damu. I started listening to rock the day that I knew that rock music was going to be the genre that I listened to, and I will never stop listening to rock. Is the day that I heard This Is How You Remind Me by Nickelback. So automatically when I saw this poll for Nickelback versus Daughtry, immediately, bah! Yeah, I chose Nickelback. Yeah, I have nothing against Daughtry, but my roots originally started with Nickelback. That's why I started listening to rock. And guess what? I saw that the vote was at 92% Nickelback, 8% Daughtry. I don't know how many people had voted. Maybe I will ask Ash later, but I don't know how many people had voted. And it was 92% Nickelback, 8% Daughtry. Yeah, so I was like, hey, these results are weird because I know Daughtry is a good band. Yeah, I know Daughtry is a good band. I know ladies love Daughtry a lot, and I know all Nickelback haters would prefer Daughtry anyway. Yeah, so I was like, I screenshotted that poll. Yeah, I screenshot it and I took it to my WhatsApp status. And as of the time that I'm recording this video, it had 325 views. Yeah, there are that many people viewing my WhatsApp status. I have a lot of contacts for Rockheads. So 325 people viewed that status. Yeah, and I was assuming that the results would be predictable. But you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked what I came to realize. Okay, let us go through some of the messages that I received. Alright, I'm just going to show you a couple of messages, and the people who we talked on WhatsApp, I hope they don't mind me showing what they voted for. I'm just showing you who chose Nickelback and who chose Daughtry, and how many people voted for Daughtry and what they had to say, how many people voted for Nickelback and what they had to say. Okay, so we start here with one Martin Patrick Munene. Shout out to him. I know he's a viewer of this channel. So he responded, and so in the screenshot where I posted it in my status, I asked, do you agree with these results that Nickelback 92% and Daughtry 8%? And he said definitely not. Definitely not. I had put that WhatsApp status for about, as of the time that I'm recording this video, it has been up for about 18 hours, 20 hours, yeah, because right now I'm shooting this at around 4, and I had put it yesterday at 8, yeah, so about 20 hours on my WhatsApp status. And Martin Patrick Morena says, I asked him, do you agree with these results? And he says, definitely not. And then I laugh, and then he says, I ask him, wewe ni Daughtry damu, meaning that are you a Daughtry diehard? And then he says, Daughtry was the best. They got me so many chicks back in high school. Yeah, so that's one for Daughtry. Yeah, let's I thought all men would choose Nickelback. Yeah, because I was expecting, because it's Daughtry, that ladies would be on this side. But anyway, let's keep going. You will see others. You will see others. Next up we have Lucy Wavinya. She says no. She disagrees, and she says Team Daughtry all the way. Yeah, because I know her. She is very much into Daughtry. Yeah. Next up we have Calvin. Hey, Calvin Greatness. He says hell no. Yeah, hell no. Daughtry is a way better band, because I had asked, do you agree with this result? And then he said hell no. I prefer Daughtry. Yeah. Next up we have Candice. Candice, who is a lady. Yeah. I had asked, do you agree with these results that Nickelback is better? She says, yes, and a billion. Yes. yes, and a billion yes. Yeah. Okay, so that's like what? That's like 3 for Daughtry and that's like 1 for Nickelback. Like, I'm even going to keep like a scoreboard to see how many people voted what. But by the time that I'm recording this, I didn't even count the votes in my WhatsApp status. I just thought this would make great content, so I started filming it. Yeah. Next up, we have Tess Richards. She says, so I asked, do you agree with this result? And then she's like, no. So that's another one. That's another vote. That's another vote for Daughtry. She says no. She does not agree that Nickelback is better. She's for Daughtry. Okay, let's move up just a bit. Evans, yeah, there's one called Evans who says, do you agree with this result? He says no. And he says, I don't hate Nickelback though. Yeah, I don't hate Nickelback though. Alright, so that's another one for Daughtry. Yeah, it's like you'd expect gents to be for Nickelback because Daughtry has a lot of lovey-dovey music, and you'd expect all ladies to be for Daughtry. But that's not what we are seeing today. And then next up we have Edelbert Kichunju. He says, do you agree with this result that Nickelback is better? And then he says, oh no, 60% for Daughtry would have been done better. Yeah, so that's another vote for Daughtry. I'm counting these votes for Daughtry. Yeah. And then next up we have Ladies. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. She says, I asked, do you agree with this result? And then she says, nah, I don't. So she's also Team Daughtry. Yeah. And then we have Wangari Macharia. Yeah, we have Wangari Macharia. I asked, do you agree with this result? And she says, totally. Yeah, so that's another vote for Nickelback. And ironically, it's a vote for Nickelback from a lady. Yeah, from a lady. You'd assume all ladies would be for Daughtry. Yeah. Next up, we have Gad Chege. Yeah, he responds, I ask, do you agree with this result? And he says, I don't. Yeah, so another one for Team Daughtry. Yeah, another one for Team Daughtry. And he says the only thing that Nickelback have over Daughtry is instrumentals. Daughtry's tracks have a message, and there's the variation in vocals that Nickelback can't have. But that's just me, yeah. All right, God, I appreciate your feedback. All right, so we have Alan over here, yeah. I call him Alan Linkin Park because when we first met, he was really I knew that he was really into Linkin Park. So he says, should be the other way around. Yeah, should be the other way around. So it seems that Alan is for Team Daughtry as well. Yeah? Yani munasema ati Daughtry 92% and then Nickelback 8%. Yeah, that's what he's claiming that the results should have been. Okay, let's move on to another rock fan. Benny, yeah. Benny says, I ask, do you agree with this result that Nickelback is better? And he says, yes, he agrees 100%. Yeah. At the end of this video, I'm going to tally up the votes and see from my WhatsApp status how many people, after 329 people viewed my WhatsApp status, how many of them agreed with my results and disagreed with the results. Yeah. Joey Lope, I hope I'm saying that correctly. I asked, do you agree with these results? He says, hell yeah, that's my band. Yeah. Next up, we have let's see, we have Omondi. Yeah, Omondi says, do you agree with these results? And he says, not at all, Daughtry all the way. Yeah, so Daughtry takes another one. Yeah, Daughtry takes another one. Next up, we have Joshua Oku. Yeah, I know Joshua is a good buddy of mine. He says, Nickelback is better. He says Nickelback is better, but not to that extent of 92% and 8% ratio. Yeah, so he's also for Team Nickelback. Yeah, and then, yeah, I just told him, well said, man, well said. Next up, we have George Waweru. George Waweru was the funniest, yeah? George Waweru was the funniest. I asked him, do you agree with this result that Nickelback is better? And then he puts this meme. He puts this meme for, is this a personal attack on me? Yeah, I don't know if it will appear here, but he says, is this a personal attack on me? He is also for Team Daughtry. Yeah, George is also for Team Daughtry. Next up, we have Lorna Untouched. She said, I asked, do you agree with these results? And then she said, yes, I agree that Nickelback is way better than Daughtry. You see, I'm surprised that there are ladies who would actually vote against Daughtry. Ladies love Daughtry. I know this for a fact. Next up, we have Tina. Do you agree with these results? And she says, oh, hell no. Yeah. Oh, hell no. She is for Daughtry. And team number 1, Daughtry. Yeah. Next up, we have Martin Kish. Yeah. He says, I am a Daughtry fan, so F no. F no. Daughtry ni number 1. Yeah. Yeah. Daughtry ni number 1. And then after that, we have Stan Kakaza. Yeah. Stan Kakaza, do you agree with these results? He says, totally, I do. Nickelback is number 1. Next up, we have who? Geldo Frank. Yeah, Geldo Frank. Do you agree with these results? Any Geldo Frank anacheka too. You're a spoiled vote. I can't pick one side. So you're a spoiled vote. Yeah, but I like his reaction. He just laughed. Yeah, Caroline Junge. I hope I've said your name correctly. Do you agree with these results? That Nickelback is better. She says no, Daughtry rocks. Yeah, another vote for Daughtry. Yeah. Next up we have Anthony Karori. Yeah, Anthony Karori. I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. Anthony Karori says, do you agree with these results? He says no, Nickelback is just for mainstream consumers without a check in quality. And then he says, but he would take them over Daughtry, to be honest. Hey! So he roasts Nickelback and then roasts Daughtry. So he's choosing Nickelback. Yeah, he's choosing Nickelback. Apple. Yeah, he's choosing Nickelback because he's saying he would take them over Daughtry. Next up, we have Alvin Carter. Yeah, shout out to you, Alvin. He says Nickelback are better. Huge fan of theirs. Yeah, so unit team Nickelback ameongeza hapo. Yeah, and I think he was the last person to respond before I did this video. He was the last person to respond, I think. No. We also have Muli. I believe his full name is Daniel Muli. He says, nope, Daughtry can get you laid, bro. So what did you guess Daughtry up? Actually, some of the reasons men have, yeah. And then let's see. We also have Vince Scully. Yeah, Vince Scully, who I believe chose Nickelback. He said, I'm a fan too. I like their music. Rockstar. Nah, if everyone cared were my jams back in the day. So yeah, pia ni Nickelback. I don't believe I got any other votes after that. And if we look at the tally, Daughtry has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 from my WhatsApp messages. And then Nickelback has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah? Yani the gap is so small. Yeah, the gap is so small. Yeah? So, is it safe for me to conclude that Nickelback is better than Daughtry? Because from my WhatsApp messages, Nickelback has gotten 10. From my WhatsApp messages, Daughtry has gotten 15. Yeah, that's a very small gap. Let's be honest. But I don't know, what do you think? Who is better in your opinion? Is it Daughtry or Nickelback? And I think we're mainly looking at the music that they make. You can also just say you're a big fan of, whichever. But we also look at music, and for me, I think Nickelback music is much better for me. But I'd like to know what you think. Please leave me a comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. All right. If you're brand new, hi, my name is Edwin the Rock DJ. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, make sure you tap the bell icon thing so that you receive notifications. I try to post often, but I post mainly Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I try to post as much as possible on this channel. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. You take care, and God bless.